Hello and welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress. It's been a little while since we've played, but we're gonna get into our Fated Swords Fortress. Thank you all for coming. Um, just starting off this episode, we really don't have too much of a plan, but we're gonna get into playing it just kind of by ear, I would say. All right, like I was saying, we're just gonna kind of play this one by ear. Gonna kind of keep an eye on our little forgotten beast down here, and probably this is the episode where we're really going to go on to some, I would say, the attack quite a bit more. Or at least that's my plans for this episode. We're going to try to get out there and do a lot more attacking. Hopefully, our dwarves are properly gearing themselves up. Come on, buds. As you can see, we have our training areas down here, and we got some dwarves without their armor. Right. Where's the rest of your armor, bud? I'm gonna see. Whoops. Click there, hit equipment, and you should see, oh, well, confirm. Yeah. Go grab your armor. We should have plenty enough for everyone. I don't see why not. You guys need go grab your armor, please and thank you. And let's try the bronze snakes. You're without a weapon somehow. Let's look at your detailed. Oh, you're missing a weapon. We're gonna do. We're not gonna do specific weapon. We're just gonna do new weapon, and we're gonna do individual choice melee, and that should get you all geared up like you need to. There we go. Hopefully these dwarves will get on to getting that stuff. Let's see if we can probably cut down on a lot of these rabbits. I know we've got quite a few of them. We'll go by name. So we got a couple cats, which is fine. They aren't gilded. This one's a cabby boar, that's fine. Another cat. Alright, then we can go find our buck rabbits. We got a billy goat. These three buck rabbits have all been gilded already. You need to be trained. You guys all need to be trained. Nothing new here. Okay, so we got all these bunnies. Most of them have been gelded except for the little baby one. We're slaughtering all our kundles because we don't need those at this point. We've probably got a lot more dogs than we need, so we'll probably select a handful to be slaughtered. We'll call that good there. We got our donkey with our two new female donkeys we just recently purchased. We got a couple of ewes. We were looking for that male one over there. Quite a few guinea hens still. These are the ones we originally set out with, so they're 8 years old at this point. So they're probably getting to that age where they're gonna maybe be dying off here soon. We got quite a few kittens. We'll probably use some of those to get more what was it, Forgotten Beast silk, because we have one of those Forgotten Beasts. And yeah, we'll get those butchered. We'll get some more yaks butchered. And what I say? Not that. Definitely not the bunnies. Maybe some beak dogs. Any of the male beak dogs. Definitely. We don't need those. We can just sit here and collect eggs from the females. We'll leave one. Well, we'll leave the one that's available as a pet. Everyone else can be slaughtered. We got plenty of alpacas. We'll probably slaughter a couple of these. Oops. Anyone that's been gelded. All these, that looks pretty good in my eyes, I would say. Maybe even some of these older tame bug bats will probably get rid of the easy eyes. Use that one as an available pet, and you know what? You can be available pet, male and female. We'll leave it like that. Every other one will butcher up. Said we'll go through and we'll get rid of some cats. I do like our cave dragons. I ain't gonna touch those really. There's our doe rabbits, and we got a decent amount of them. We'll slaughter a couple of those so that we can keep that population down. I'd say we're pretty good overall. And like I said, we're gonna go through and we're gonna get some of these kittens, or some of the cats, to be used for some more. Where is it? Go down to here. Forgotten beast silk. So this cat. I'll just pick that first one up every single time around. CAT. That one. This is the next one. Yeah, we're just getting this set up. So we got right here. Oh, okay, it's pretty cool. Um, is we've got a little area where we got one more. Let me get that last one up there. We got plenty of kittens, so I'm not worried. Plenty more cats down here. Yeah, we're gonna use quite a few of these. So we got it set up so that we'll bring the cats in here. We close this off. Then we release this forgotten beast, and he'll come in here. He'll attack these cats. But while he's doing that, he shoots out webbing. When he shoots out that webbing, he'll stick on the floor. And then once he clears out all the cats, hopefully leaving a lot of webbing, we'll lure him back into this little section on the left. We'll lock him in there. We'll open this up and we'll collect all that forgotten beast silk. Nice little thing that we got going. A lot of cages over here that need to be smelted. Wonder, no, you can only do empty cages. Too bad you can't say, hey, this is for metal, this is for wood. Tetrahedrite, yeah, we got a bunch of rocks still lying around all around our fortress, and we're trying to slowly but surely use those up for many different things. Not sure why these statues ended up here and not down here, but that's fine. We're still encrusting stuff with furniture. You're encrusting furniture with polished stone. That's fine with me. Porcelain. Trying to get some of these the porcelain statues of dwarves to be engraved or encrusted before we put them in our king's room. This stuff over here, we're looking, nothing's been encrusted as far as the cabinets or these armor stands. Hopefully he gets into doing that, but I'm not seeing that get done. What do you have there? You're still just doing jet statues, which we're trying to slowly but surely kind of get out of there. Use those in our little statue garden. Where's this at? Right here. So what I'll do is, so that they can start focusing on encrusting other things, I'll get some more statues up in here. Anything that has already been encrusted with anything. This is first thing, kind of shows you, hey, this is the standard bit of quality to the object, and then when you see something like this where it has these little arrows and there's something else, that means it's been like encrusted. There's been something put on there. So that's what's going on right there. Let's get this all set up to also be smoothed down. I kind of got it, trying to make it look a little bit nicer in these hallways. We're going to go all the way down to the bottom right here. Yeah, they're still smelting up objects over here. You're hauling steel bars. You got wine here. Not sure why you have wine there. We did buy a bunch of shell steel items so that we can use that to smelt down and make some really cool shell steel weapons. And this might be maybe another episode where we're just trying to work on getting everything filled up. Oh yes, we did capture this guy. He's probably further down over here. But we did capture a forgotten beast over there. We're going to try to lure him over into this section. So we should be good there. I want you guys to pull that lever now, please. I believe these have all been set up, yep, to other levers. F8. We'll just keep an eye on him as he comes down around here so we can capture this Forgotten Beast in one of our little traps. Because if we scroll up, he should be up here. So this is a Forgotten Beast. It's a giant like frog, I believe. Oh, there he is. And as soon as he sees that we have opened that up, he's going to start rushing, yep, towards this to escape and probably come into here. Because our only way for him to path into our fortress is through these little channels right here. And if we can get that where he's stuck in there, that's perfect. Alright, we need some helms to be made. That's easy enough. I'll queue up a couple of helms while I wait for them to hold that lever and get that guy out of there. I don't think there's any workers attached to this one. Nope. That means bed, and we'll do some armor, and of course we'll make some more steel helms. I like it how both our king and our other mayor are actually people that this one likes, was it short swords, while our king likes helms, and we are more than willing to make both of those. Hopefully none of our dwarves are down here. Might have to tell everyone to get into a burrow. But we should be fairly good, and if they somehow make it past our little trap right here, I have another little spot right here I'll close off, and I'll try to lure him back the other direction. This is a little safety net. Here he comes. He's kind of moving pretty quickly, I would say. So I'm thinking once dude gets about right here, I'll tell them to start pulling those levers, and then maybe we can get this one trapped over here. And the only reason I'm doing this is because this, I forgot to hook this up to another to a lever. So I want to get that completely hooked up so we have access to this back area right here. So we'll just let him go. This is Forgotten Beast Ozab Rusto. He probably won't be too difficult if we were to fight him. If we look at his description, he's just a giant feathered toad. And we just have to beware his deadly spittle, which in all actuality is probably not that deadly. But we're just going to make sure we pull all these levers, so whichever one he goes into, these two, he will be trapped, and as another precautionary, I'm going to pull this lever also. Hopefully we can catch him. Hopefully our dwarves get into pulling those levers here soon. There's another one to pull a lever. Our stone carver. You're going down to pull that bottom lever. Let's check on our little buddy down here. Oh, he has made his way through all of that pretty quickly. Whew. With this being pulled, we shouldn't have to worry about him escaping into our fortress over here. Perfect. And then you know what, because I don't want to deal with him over here, we'll pull this outside lever. I just want to double check. Alright, so those two have been pulled. We'll re-pull this one. And we'll hold off on that. Because maybe we can capture him over here in this area, once he comes wandering back through, we'll just pull that lever and we'll cause that to happen. Our dwarves are free to wander down here now. We should be able to hold this. Yes, that is good for us. Let's see where he goes to now. I'm hoping he kind of, like I said, wanders way back down into here into one of these and I can just close it off. But he is officially trapped in here. Once this gets pulled, it'll prevent him from going into, what is it, this area over here too deep. I mean, this forces him to only be able to be in this top part and hopefully making him come down to here more often. Because, I mean, this is already all locked off from this lever. So we'll just keep an eye on this. Let's see where that lever is. Our dwarves are being really slow. And it looks like that lever has been pulled. So now, yeah, nothing to worry about from him. Good, I don't have to deploy my dwarves. I hope that they just get their equipment together. But yeah, for some reason I'm not sure why they're not grabbing their equipment. Because like you're missing, was it boots? Yep, you're missing boots. Maybe if I kill some of our cats and dogs and other things that are possibly causing some having issues, we can maybe get into a little bit better stance. I'm gonna see it down here. Looks like this has all been set up. So we'll come over here and I'll pull this lever. Let's check out our arena. Oh yeah. Once all this smog clears out, I'll send our dwarves in and they can come take out the rest of these rat folk and the war jabberers. But for now, we are fairly good, fairly safe. How in the world? What? They deconstructed my bridge right here. I don't know how they did that. Smart cookies. But let's just keep an eye. You're gonna be wandering back and forth. Be clearing out these guys here soon. You guys are not to be used for work orders, please. And no work orders allowed. I don't know why processed plants is on there. Please and thank you. Well, you can geld that kitten though. Oh, we're getting some miasma up in this area. That's not good. It means our dwarves aren't carrying our stuff to the food area as quickly as we should. We should probably create a couple more wooden barrels to fill that up. I'll do 20 wooden barrels, and what we can also do is we can create some rock pots. Because rock pots also are food containing items. So we'll do 50 of these, and we'll use shale because we got more than enough. We'll let that ride. Got a nice little wall around our fortress. Nothing too grand. I mean, this upper part above our fortress we don't have walled off, just the section out front. Usually we've been seeing attacks from over here, so if we can get this all set up, they'll come down and they'll hit some of our traps here, but we want them funneled into this main area. But that is that. This should be pulled. Good. Click this. Show me the link leverage. That is the one I want. Let's check on this. I got this all hotkeyed up. You're still wandering around down here, it looks like. Yep. What we're doing here, we do have a bunch of animals You can see they keep reverting to wild. We have them captured in these cages. They're animals that enemies brought when they came over here to attack us. So they're technically theirs, but we can sit here and we can train them. And while we train them, you see this overall training right here? We're slowly getting better at training these animals. You can see we're knowledgeable with the rutherers, we're knowledgeable with the voracious cave crawlers. I believe beak dogs are in here too. Beak dogs, we only have general familiarity with them. Once they get up to expert, then I was putting them down here into our arena, and I was trying to get them to fight, but I guess they don't want to fight. So I'll just clear them out when all this miasma goes away. That way our doors aren't sitting there breathing more miasma than they already are. As you can see, they're not clearing out our butcher area quick enough. So we got some rotten stuff in here. Yeah, rotten yak spleen and such. Our kitchens should be, yep, making more lavish meals. That's what I like to see. We should always have plenty of meals for all our dwarves. And let's just hit processed plants, and we want that forever. Then we were going to make this into our Dumplickup farm. But we got a ways to go before that. It looks like you guys have become, what, Master Lasher? Oh, are you probably... Yes, you're this group. I can see... Yep. Looks like these guys are back into trading. You need a drink? Well, you need to properly put on all your armor, bud. And see, you're not wearing boots. You got your arms. Where's your helm? Yeah, these dwarves, I don't know why they don't put on their full kit of armor. But, oh, looks like here is our forgotten beast. We released into here. I'm going to make sure that there's nothing selected in there. I want these cats to kind of be able to wander around by themselves. Now, see, already one of our cats has been killed, and all of this webbing is now sitting on the floor. It's for us to grab from this guy when we have the chance. Yeah, shoot more webbing, please. Keep going. Yes, more webbing. What are you? Oh, Shem the ghostly scholar. Well, what we're gonna do? I believe I have my this all set up here. BFX. I believe we have a bunch of coffins made. I'm gonna put a bunch of coffins in, and I'm gonna create tombs. But what we will do for that guy is we will have to create a slab and engrave it for him. I believe we already have a bunch of slabs created, so I'm not too worried about that. There we go. All those coffins are set up. And we're also going to make these into tombs. And once that happens, if a dwarf dies, they'll automatically be brought to this tomb. So what we're going to do, we're just going to go through and we're going to create a tomb on each of these coffins. You could have all the coffins just literally lined up one after the other, or like all in a row, or you can do it like I'm doing it. Looks like we've had quite a few in dead dwarves. As you can see, these tombs are kind of already being claimed for different bodies. I mean, most of these are ones that we've long lost their bodies, so we can't really do anything about. what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue this to be done this way, please. And I'm going to create another little section right here for some more tombs and such. And sometimes I'll put, like I did right here, I'll put doors in front, and I might go back and I might do that. But I've got a lot of tasks for our doors to do, so I'm not trying to overload them. I think that should be good, and I'll queue up what, another 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And then I got to deal with this ghostly scholar. So I'm going to come down here and go to my stone workers workshop. I'm going to engrave. I'm going to find this specific ghost. It's filtered by their name, so it should be very easy. It also says, hey, not memorialized, and when it's the ghost, it should be, I think I scrolled past it, it'll say ghost. So I want this engraved, and then once they get that engraved, and once I actually put it down on the ground as a permanent location, that ghost will then disappear. Good. And it looks like that guy has been. All the cats are gone, so we're gonna pull this lever over here. Just check on this guy down here. It looks like he hasn't wandered back down to that section. Maybe one of these days he will, but for now, do want to keep an eye on this. That is open. As soon as this gets open, this guy will start coming in here, and then we'll just close it off. And hopefully we get to it in time. What I can do is I can kind of take a look over here. As soon as this is pulled, I don't know why our doors are so slow. There we go. You're coming in to pull that. And as soon as this actually is opened up, this guy should start making his way this direction. And I'll immediately close it right back up. Yep. Now I need you to pull this, and this is the other one right next to it. So I'll pull that too. Please and thank you. More visitors. And clear that, clear this, clear that. Get that all set. And then as soon as I see him in here, not F8, but I'm going to double check while I'm here. I'm going to keep an eye. So that first one's been pulled back. Oh, no, that second one has been. Come on, doors. Where in the world are you guys at? Please. You're going to let him escape. Yes, thank you. And we should see this close up. And there we go. Now we're perfectly safe to release our dwarves into here to collect that webbing. So I'll pull that, and we can get on to doing that. And plenty of miasma going on around here. Still stuff rotting. I'll just leave that be. I'm hoping that these boar jappers would do something, but they just kind of aren't doing anything. They're supposed to be allied with the Olm, and I was hoping they'd attack these rat folk, but that's not happening. So like I said, once that miasma clears, I will get on to doing that. And then I want to double check up here. You guys are still slaughtering more animals for me. Perfect. You guys should hopefully be grabbing some of this food, bringing it down here and putting it. Oh. What in the world? Oh, there's probably. Oh, maybe he just needed to be brought into the gym. You can actually check if we see Shem in here. Or they might have been needing to install a slab, and that's a chance, but I don't see a Shem over here in one of these open caskets. Weird. Hmm. I see the Soto, I see that, Badak, Toulon, Nepe, Shorast. Okay. Well, he's been put to rest. That's perfectly fine with me. I do need to get 10 more coffins made. Actually, I'll probably do 20 rock coffins, please. And we're going to make those out of plenty of bauxite. We got a decent amount of jet, some limestone, decent amount of microline, a lot of shale. No, we'll do microline. I don't change my mind. We're doing 30. We're preparing for the future, but I really don't want all of our doors to be dying in the future. So yeah, I've got way too many animals over here. I need to clear them out. I probably got way too many animals over here. That's why I'm clearing out these crundles, and I'll probably clear out the bug bats too. But we currently, I think our overall training with them is knowledgeable. We want that to be expert before we start getting rid of all the bug bats. I got rid of the tamed ones because I really don't need tamed bug bats. We don't get any extra experience from once they're tamed, just whenever we are training them. And crundles, because we are experts with them, that's why we are going through and we are slaughtering all the crundles that we have. Because we don't need them anymore. Crundle scales, interesting. I wonder if we can use that as a. Can I see that? And whenever these guys fire through here, sometimes it falls all the way down into here. It's like a little bug or something like that. I'm not sure what causes that, but yeah. Sorry, a little distracted there from that. Hopefully, you guys got plenty of arrows. Oh, don't have as much armor as I was expecting. Maybe I thought we had a lot more armor, a lot of bolts. Oh, we might have to work on crafting up a lot more steel stuff. Yeah, because I don't see many steel weapons and steel shields and steel other things lying around. This is all just arrows, and this is where we're supposed to have our armor, weapons, and arrows. So looks like we're not doing our job. All right, we'll get some steel shields, please. Some steel helms. We're just gonna get 10 of each. Steel breastplates, steel high boots, steel gauntlets, steel greaves. I believe that is the full set. Helmet, chest, boot, glove. Greaves are your legs, so yeah, that should be good. Good. Yes, we know that cats are being found dead, but that is kind of what we wanted as these guys, as you can see, they're going to come down here and they're going to collect that web. Perfect. Let's take a little quick gander down here. Looks like he's still somewhere over here. And if we get into a point where, hey, we're getting attacked, I can always release him. I got another one trapped over here that I can release also. left webs. I don't know why you're going that direction. But I could probably pull this lever now. Make sure this is the correct one. Good. And hopefully our manager sets us up to be making more of those barrels. Oh, they still need to do that. Oh, good. Please do not get shot, bud. It'd be interesting if this guy got hit while he's down here. Ooh, a whole lot of barons and countesses are visiting. We got a decent little setup over here, although we have a bunch of shale that we could probably move and get rid of, but let's engrave this, please. This right here is a temple for any visitors, so if they're drinking here, they need to do their prayer, they can come right into here and do their meditations. Oh, yeah, we got our tavern keeper just socializing. Thresher's over here, human swords person, but we did have a bunch of dwarves come over here to visit us. Not sure where, it looks like they're wandering in all these barrens, and maybe they're here for a big important meeting. Couldn't tell you what exactly for, but good. You guys are all training up right here. You guys are hopefully doing a little bit more training. Looks like we got some more people training, needing a lot more armor. I think that's what we're lacking over here. Oh, look at it. They've got plenty of armor, so I'm not sure why they're not putting that stuff on. Good. You guys are all set. Let's see if they've done some more stuff with the dwarven things that we want to set up in here. Yes. Furniture statue. Let's get this. Porcelain statue of dwarves. Please and thank you. Furniture statue. Let's get the jet statue over here. Because we want all these nice jet statues in this little area over here. Furniture, more statues. Yes, please. That way they don't re-encrust those. We can get other things encrusted. Yes, please grab this stuff and clear it out. That's what I like to see. Less and less stuff lying around in areas that are just going to make our fortress look bad. I'm trying to minimize the amount of stuff that we add as far as like mining and stuff like that. I don't want to do extra mining, creating more stone. I want to kind of clear up what we have before we do any extra mining. Food, I'm trying to very much clear out a bunch of our food and minimize the amount of breeding going on. Maybe allowing just some of these other ones like donkeys to get a couple before I'm like, hey, no more. Just very much trying to minimize the amount of animals that we have in our fortress. Yep, this guy has still yet to wander down to there. Maybe I think he's bugged out to go from here to here the whole time. I might have to open up this bottom area for him to try to wander this direction. So that's what I'll do real quick. Pull lever, please and thank you. Gem cutter doing some training. That's fine. You're over here. Brewer. Oh, you're storing stuff. You're constructing. You're our gem cutter over here. Let's see. None of the weapon racks have been upgraded. None of the armor stands or cabinets, but we'll get there. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, buddies. We have such a huge fortress here. I wouldn't be able to do this. Be able to bounce around if it would be much more difficult if hotkeys were not a thing. Luckily, they are, so I can just quickly bounce around. Plenty of doors, plenty of bins, coffers. They're smoothing out certain things here and there. I did say, hey, we might need to smooth all this out. Please and thank you. Let's make that look nice. F8. Oh, looks like that's been pulled. Maybe he'll start wandering that direction. And because it seems like these are taking forever to get pulled, we'll pull that again. Immediately, yes. Come on, dwarves. Yes, please get on to doing that. Pull that lever again, please, immediately. Okay, we got that child that's wandering around. You're supposed to pull this. I want you to pull that. And I want you to pull that. See if we can get all of this. Okay. It should close up hopefully in time. Perfect. Okay. All they gotta do is close this one. That's all you gotta do, guys. Maybe you're the chosen one. Hoping you're the chosen one. I might say we might need to do a little bit more cooking for some meals, and I might just queue up a bunch of lavish meals for us to cook up. Hopefully they don't go rotten, but we have a lot of food that is chilling over here going rotten. So, yeah, you're supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be doing that. Yes. Wonder who we have as our cooks. Let's go labor. And we have cooks down here somewhere. Or, yep. We've only got a couple of cooks, I might say. Include, the outpost liaison can become a cook also. Instead of being a scholar, you can actually be a scholar and a cook. Let's see if anything new has been written. That's something I do like. Nothing new, it seems like. But they are still pondering, copying stuff, reading more stuff, discussing. Yes, we have got him trapped in there. Ooh, what happened to you? Grabs him with that. We punch him. He punches me in the left, but it is deflected by his rope trousers. Good. Deflected by his coat. Deflected by his coat. And then you're all enraged and you're over here beating up these creeping eyes. looks like we're done making rope reed crafts. And you know, we got plenty of them over here, but we also have plenty more rope reed. I want to see how much exact cloth we have. 2,733. We also have a lot of some llama cloth, some sheep cloth. Our main supply, some alpaca cloth, 118. Some cave spider. We got quite a bit of forgotten beast cloth. However, our biggest one is the rope reed. We have 1,600 of that. So for now, I'm gonna leave follow for all this stuff. We might change this to, what do we got over here? Muskmelon. If you guys don't want to plant it there, you can plant it here. And we'll hold off on doing any rope reed anytime soon. We'll let our amount kind of dwindle down for a bit before we really get into doing anything else. What are you doing over here, bud? I'm pulling out some logs for us to use. Yes, yeah. Interesting. You see that? I feel like normally this is a lot more, but oh, I see it. Just a lot more here as it goes down. It slowly goes down. Huh. Damp ice. Why is that iced? We're not in winter, are we? We're in late autumn. I might just be getting cold. More beak dogs reverting. You're and all set there. You have been properly captured. I can pull these top levers. I believe, yep, you're not linked to anything. Yep, you're supposed to be linked to this guy. There we go, link a building. We'll unpause that so our dwarves can get on to doing that. That way they can properly link this up and we can use that to capture enemies. Another forgotten beast under the belt. Let's check out our little buddy over here that normally just chills. Nothing happened there. Yeah, they're engraving this, they're engraving some other stuff. This is just a bunch of rooms that there's no one's using. We just have the tavern keeper up here, so I'm not sure why no one wants to stay and rent a bed, but that's fine with me. We got a couple of instruments in here. I think we also have a couple performers down in our main area with quite a few instruments. But you guys aren't doing what you're supposed to be doing. You should be over here entertaining. Yeah, and if I can, yeah, I'm gonna try to butcher up as many cows and such as I can. Let's see. Let's see how our butchering block fares. A lot of rotten stuff now because we're not clearing it out quick enough. A lot of barrels that probably need to be filled up. Yep. And see, we're running out of barrels over here. We got plenty of drink, but maybe. Where's our manager? Our Duchess. Your only job is mining and drinking. It can actually make you 2 scholars also, just because you ain't doing anything. Your only thing is to drink, be with family. You've got family all around. I mean, Lily, your dad is the king and he's chilling around here. Zulgar, what? Lonely after being away from family for so long? What's your skills? You're an accomplished furnace operator. I can tell you're not only doing that. Oh, you might be the one that got into a couple fights, though. Oh, yep. Let's see. Ability to grasp somewhat impaired. Wounds. Yeah, you do have quite a few wounds on you. Ooh. Left lung tissue. Hoping you would have healed up properly by now, but yeah, you don't even have any family. But you have no family. You have no children. It doesn't look like you have a dad or a mom. So you're trying to be with family that doesn't exist. Well, let's see if there's any porcelain statues that. Oh, more jet statues. Alright. We'll make this a nice, wonderful little sculpture garden de sculpture. No one is visiting it, unfortunately, because everyone's doing work. But like I said, once we stop doing rope read and we start doing muskmelon, we'll start letting our dwarves kind of take a break from a lot of stuff. You're milking, you're making cheese. We've got plenty of cheese. I'm not too worried about that. I might even say, hey, you're gonna hold off on doing that anymore. Oh, like I said, I did want to make a couple of miners into scholars. Nish and Udib. Nish and Udib. Because you guys aren't doing anything. So, why not? Let's go by name. Udib, the miner. And Nish is also a miner. Perfect. And more forgotten beast silk being made. I want to specifically pull from that stockpile. But, oh, you are actually going to grab that. Let's see. What are you going to die at? I don't even know how you're going to do this. This is exciting. I want this to only pull from here. I don't want any work orders attached to this, please. Perfect. And I did say, where's our manager? So we might have to go find him. We got a little distracted. You're reading a book! It's literally the only thing you're doing is reading a book and mining. You don't have to do any other tasks. Jeez, how long is this book of yours? It's a scroll! Bone Doctor, you're reading that, you're discussing that. That's just another manual. Jeez Louise. Well, let's look at your knowledge. You got quite a few manuals, essays, cultural history, more manuals, chronicle, short story, guide. Good. You know, a little bit of geography, a little history, a little history. Oh yeah, we did get a historian last episode, which is exciting. Yeah, as we butcher more stuff, more. All right, we need to get some more cooks up in here. Our cooking detail is not doing its job. Did I say yeah? I said the outpost liaison could be a cook. Meng, you could probably be a cook, but I think you're not doing anything. Steel whip, you know what? You're a master lasher, and you can be a cook too. No skills in it. I don't care. We'll do it. We need some stuff to be made. And yes, I understand we got a lot of dwarves over here doing trainings and such, but they will filter through, filter out. But I'd like to have them properly trained up, so if we do get into a fight, we don't have to worry about them. Just like that, was it that metalsmith down here who got into a fight with these guys? Well, because he's already got some previous training, he's we're definitely on the safer side. Female water buffalo, male water buffalo. We might get some water buffalo. More crundles being slaughtered. A lot of rotten stuff over here. Rotten prepared crumble. Yeah, come on, guys. It's a waste of our food. Not worried about this. I'll leave the pigtails be. Let's get some dental cuffs. Please and thank you. Did want to come down here. Totally forgot about this. Doesn't exactly tell me what this has been dyed with. Please dye that cloth. No. Okay. Use unwritten dye item linked to stockpile. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm wondering around. We'll mine out this little section so we can put that there. I know I said I'm trying to minimize my amount of mining, and I really am. Even with 2 cabinets, you're still throwing stuff on the ground. Jeez, look at this guy. He's got all of his stuff in there. No need to worry about that. But nah, y'all gotta be annoying like that. I might have been not the greatest idea with this. It is a little bit too close to this, so some of that miasma might wander up into here. But we do have a lot of bones to use. Yeah, you're still not queued up for that. So we'll do some more bone. And we'll do more bone bolts. We have a crap ton of yak bones. Plenty of dog bones. Yeah, we'll do more yak bone bolts. And we'll do another, like, I don't know, 250 of those. And honestly, out of the bunnies, we really don't need bunnies at all, so we're gonna work on slaughtering all these ones soon, especially as soon as you get the age. You know what? Buck rabbits, you can all go. Doe rabbits, you can all go also. I don't need any of you. I got plenty for the new generation. Cats, we'll slaughter a couple of cats. I know we can use them for more forgotten beast stuff, but I think we're gonna just straight up get rid of some of y'all. We gotta be hesitant if we mine up here, because if we not mine, but if we cut down trees above our fortress, then they'll actually create gaping holes down into our fortress. It's good. No one's dying. No one's attacking. Good. Should still be making more of our crafts over here, or yep, encrusting more stuff. I really don't care about the donkey statue. Sorry. My mouse is very sensitive, so. Oh, good, you're encrusting more. I can encrust ammo with cut gems. Like, why would I want to do that? It's just a waste of ammo. You shoot that bolt, it can. And there you go. Finished goods. That's also a good one to do, though, if you want to put gems on, like, your stone crafts or your rope reed crafts or whatever. That'll very much increase the value, but we just want them on our furniture. Carnelian, I believe that's a good one to do. I don't think you're doing that. You're just cutting more. What's this? Gray, Cheroplast, Red Tourmaline, and Carnelian. Let's see what else we've got. Brown Jasper we can do. We can also encrust and then some squirrel. That sounds like good. We'll encrust with all that stuff. Then we'll work on maybe getting some more gems cut also. Let's see our jewelers. Should have. Oh, we only have one jeweler. You know what, gem cutter? What are you doing? Why aren't you on there, bud? Slacking. And you're not also an expert gem setter. You can also do that. And you can also do that. Ooh. Aban. I wonder what group you're part of. Not there. Not there. Not there. Maybe at the bottom. Not that. Distant bolts. Ah, yes. Let's check you out. I want to see, because it looked like you had a really cool weapon. Aban. What weapon you got? Oh, you just have a regular steel mace. Buds. What do you mean you need red tourmalines? All my red tourmalines should be right here. Cut gems. Specific gems. Alright. Well, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you folks for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a good yeah. Have a good one, and if you guys got any questions, leave it in the comment section. Any ideas for nicknames or anything like that, just put it in the comments. If you like the video, leave a like. And thank you for joining me. Adios now.